Hi everyone, welcome to this video where I'm very excited to be swatching and reviewing for you Makeup Revolution's or I Heart Revolution's Pebbles collection. So this is their cereal inspired collection where they have eyeshadow palettes, highlighters, some glosses. I'm going to focus on the two eyeshadow palettes and the two highlighters in this video. I will swatch them for you live, show you the real color and texture, how they apply, and give you my first impression thoughts at the end of the video. Thank you for subscribing to the channel so you don't miss out on videos like this. If you did miss the last video, I will link that in the upper right hand corner for you, and of course you can also follow on Instagram. Make sure you check the description box below. I will link where you can find these products online to purchase and the most affordable price. I will also include some discounts. I think there's a 20% discount that I can find for you. I will put that information in the description box. So the two main places you can purchase this collection are through Revolution Beauty's own website, and I think that's where you can get that discount that I mentioned before, or you can purchase it through Ulta. Let's go ahead and start with the eyeshadow palettes. These retail for $22 each. Each of the palettes contains 18 shades. We'll start out with the Cocoa Pebbles palette. These eyeshadows are supposed to be highly pigmented. There's also a chocolate scent that has been added, which I can appreciate, but I just feel like it's very weird to have fragrance, especially for something that is supposed to go on your eyelids. So for comparison, here is my hand. It's pretty much the size and length of my hand. It is a heavy cardboard plastic palette with a magnetic closure and a mirror inside. And here are your shades. Some of them are embossed with a cereal spoon, which is very cute. The shades don't have individualized names. For the price, you get 0.02 ounces in each pan. So 0.75 grams. And technically speaking, there are a bunch of the shades in here that are quote unquote pressed pigments, which means they technically may not be eyeshadow safe, although for all intents and purposes, people are going to be using this on their eyelids. So here's up close what the shades look like. I will go by row, left to right. And as always, I will swatch these with an eyeshadow brush. I always apply a layer of eyeshadow primer first, thin layer of translucent powder, kind of like I would for my eyes, to give you the most accurate swatching. Ha, I totally lied. These do have names. They're on the palette itself, which is fantastic. So in gold, you can see the names under each corresponding palette. We'll start with the shade Flavor. And this is kind of it's a purple toned brown with silver metallic shimmer in it. Next up is the shade Crispy. And this is a very pale cantaloupe shade. Ooh, looks like a speck of maybe the first shade got in there. So a red streak there. And this has also silver metallic shimmer. Next is the shade Barney. And this is, ooh, nice rich matte medium toned brown. It's actually kind of got like a satiny finish. Next is the shade Snack. Oh, this is a beautiful color. This is an orange with, I think because maybe it has gold and maybe pink shimmer in it, has this almost like duochrome effect. Really cool color. Caveman. And this is a matte, softer, kind of nudie brown. Cocoa. This is a bronzy brown with a metallic finish. Stone Age, which is a metallic steeled silver. Not the most even in application. So layer that a little bit. I'm actually switching out brushes. It's the exact same model from e.l.f., their eyeshadow brush, but the bristles on this one are a little longer. So next shade is Lifelong Pal. And this is a very yellow, kind of like fool's gold metallic finish. Next is Rice. Metallic cream shade. Sorry if you can hear my chair squeaking. Chocolatey. And this is a matte, deeper, cool toned brown. Puffs. And this is super shimmery metallic, a little more flaky, silvered white. The hint of these sparse pink sparkles. Bam Bam. And this is a matte, kind of slightly burnt orange. Beautiful fall shade. Club. And this is a metallic medium gold. Quarry. And this is a matte, kind of eggy cream shade. Rubble. And this is a metallic, this is another kind of purple toned shimmery brown, more purple than brown I'd say. Chip off the old block. Another metallic plum. As we get closer to my wrist here, the swatches will be a little bit bumpy. Rocks. Very warm toned, lighter brown. And Family. And this is a metallic, very gray toned brown. Okay, so there are your shades from the Cocoa Pebbles eyeshadow palette. In terms of the quality and how they swatch, I think they're pretty good. Not the most buttery, most smooth, most intensely pigmented, but I think for practical purposes, once they're patted onto the lids or blended out in the crease, you're not gonna have a problem with the formulation. All right, next up, we're gonna take a look at the Fruity Pebbles eyeshadow palette. They're supposed to have a fruity scent to them. I will tell you that for both of these, the scent is not strong at all. So for some of you, that will be a great thing. For those of you who really wanted these to smell strongly of the cereal and be nostalgic, I think you might be a little disappointed. Once again, you have the same form factor for the palettes, and these are the shades inside. Once again, the names are listed under each corresponding pan. Again, I will do the same with the swatches in terms of method. First shade up is Betty. And this is a pretty bright metallic aquash blue. Cherry. And this is more of like a corally red, also metallic finish, gold shimmer in it. Sweet. And this is a super bright matte purple. Spoon. And this is a neon-y lime, matte in finish. These are not the smoothest. Pretty streaky, a little chalky. Pebbles. And this is another neon-y lime green, but much more green than yellow. Side by side, the first one looks yellow, this one looks lime colored. Again, matte finish. Next up is Bowl. And this is a metallic pale pink with pink and silver shimmer. Fruity. And this is another, wow, that is super bright and pigmented. This matte, again, kind of corally red shade. Compared to the other bright matte shades, this is super pigmented, opaque and smooth. Next is Fred. And this is a metallic-y, kind of muted tangerine color. Milk. And this is a metallic white. Water Buffalo. This is a metallic blue with almost like a cerulean tone to it. Cereal. This is a matte yellow. Hoppy. This is a matte teal kind of green. Super pigmented, super smooth and opaque. Yabba Dabba Doo. This is a metallic forest green. Actually, it's on the screen. This doesn't seem as foresty as it does in the pan. Almost has like a seafoam undertone to it. Charge It. And this is a metallic, very pretty, kind of a lilac-y purple. Wilma. This is a matte orange. Good pigmentation on that too. Slate Rock and Gravel. This is a metallic pale silver. Dino. This is a bright matte pink. And Bedrock. This is a metallic, more like sea foamy green. Okay, so there are your swatches of the Fruity Pebbles palette. Overall, not quite as good quality, which when you're getting into these brighter, non-traditional shades, it's always going to be harder to get as high quality on them. But you had a few exceptions here that were super pigmented and bright, but overall more powdery, more streaky, less pigmented. So overall, quality not quite as good. All right, next up we're gonna take a look at the highlighters. You have the Fruity Pebbles Rainbow Highlighter and the Cocoa Pebbles Chocolate Highlighter. These each retail for $10. As with the palettes, they are made of heavy cardboard, close magnetically, and they each have mirrors inside. They each have a mosaic pattern to them with multiple colors in each. And I believe these are both scented also, but again, not super strong in scent, although I found the Fruity Pebbles one more obvious in scent than the Cocoa Pebbles. And for the price, you get 0.22 ounces or 6.5 grams. So first I'll swatch with an angled powder brush. Of course, you could try to pick these out individually, but I'm blending them together. Oh, wow. Beautiful. You get overall this slightly tanned bronzy shimmer on the skin. And then the Fruity Pebbles one. This one comes off like yellow with this hint of green. Not the most flattering. Beautiful in texture though. And then I'm gonna do finger swatches for you in case you wanna also use these as eyeshadows. So here is Cocoa Pebbles and here is Fruity Pebbles. All right, side by side with brush swatching and heavy swatching. So overall, I think this is a very fun collection. I think that it's a little more expensive maybe compared to most things from the brand, but you know, they have to pay for the licensing and things like that. 18 palette pan for $22, not bad at all. I find the scent for the Fruity Pebbles one a little strange, but hey, they're trying to emulate the scent of the sweet cereal. And yeah, overall, I think it's a good collection. I think the highlighters are very buttery and smooth on the skin. The eyeshadow palettes are a little bit more of a mixed bag, but overall, very good quality for the price point. So let me know in the comment section below what you think. Are you going to be picking any of these things up from the collection? And which do you like better, the Fruity Pebbles products or the Cocoa Pebbles products? And in real life, do you like eating Fruity Pebbles more or Cocoa Pebbles more? Let me know in the comments below and any other thoughts you have. I hope this video was helpful to you. Thank you as always for taking the time to watch, and I'll see you in the next video.